all dream of having, that perfect Christmas tree in our front room, and somehow our best attempts, they just don't always live up to our imaginations.
Joining us now is LD, owner of Flowers by LD, with a little Christmas tree decorating 101. He's taking us to school. What are some of the things that we need to do in order to create that perfect Christmas tree?
Don't have everything matchy. Do something a little bit different.
Okay.
All
a little
ornaments.
eclectic, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Just kind of get wild. You can get wild, just so that it doesn't have to have perfect dimension. All the balls here or something like that.
Equidistance apart.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Put it on. And you can do different sizes, like you could cluster poinsettias in one big group, and like we've done here, do something different, cluster them.
Okay.
And like that ribbon is new that you could do.
Just string this through the
just
tree
string it around and let it go with the flow.
Let it breathe.
Let it breathe.
I think sometimes we're worried about overlapping, like we don't want anything to touch on our tree, and that actually is a bad thing to do.
That's a bad thing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you've got to enjoy it loose and just take it easy and enjoy it. Yeah.
Okay.
It does not have to be perfect.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
It could be a Charlie Brown tree, to enjoy that. Not like this, you could put bigger items in.
And that's one thing we kind of get stuck on, like the old school balls. That has to be kind of our main decor in there.
Yeah.
This is nothing like that.
No, nothing. You can put that in teddy bears or antique gifts or something like that. So even something around the house, it doesn't have to be new. Just make it a large and showy piece. That gives it some ideas. Like pick up one of those boxes. Whoop.
Yeah, because I guess the Christmas presents don't have to be underneath the tree, do
No,
they?
they could do that. So, you can put that in at the top and then layer them down.
Just kind of angle it out. I have something like this that has lights in it. It never occurred to me to put it in the tree. I need to go put it in my tree now.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
And then there's a Santa Claus at the end. You can put different sizes like that.
As I take it out of the shop. There we go. Yes.
So you can do that. Even this is lit. It's kind of heavy, but you can wrap it around
and
Christmas
put tree within a Christmas tree?
Yeah, why not?
Inception. That's wow.
Yeah. We've even done like half or put wreaths in, put it
really?
at the top.
A wreath
inside the tree and let it flow out. Yeah.
Okay, so
and then put some twigs coming out.
We don't want to be scared of putting large pieces in the tree there.
No.
Okay, it doesn't all have to be like an ornament that's this big.
No.
Okay.
You must be this big to enter this tree.
That's right.
And even the wildlife can go in the tree because that's where wildlife usually goes.
Yeah,
in a
and
tree.
lots of nests, very natural. Owls are very big this year and last year. You could do branches and berries and moss. Lots of things you can do. I wouldn't limit it to a lot of things.
Let's step aside so we can see what we have that you brought behind us here. This has a lot of really fun items. I love like the picks in here so that we have things coming out of the tree.
Right, and this is just a real small ribbon, and then these ice cranberries are cool.
Yeah, it looks like they actually have little chunks of ice hanging on them.
And you could cluster them all together, They don't have to be all the way around, but let them hang out. And I think just kind of be free with it and don't say, oh, it's got to be here and it's all here.
Now, I did notice you have a little bit of a color scheme. Colors are important for the tree because you have the green of the tree, or unless you have a flocked tree. Should you go with a color pattern, or can you get an eclectic with the colors as well?
You can get anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't limit yourself.
Don't limit yourself.
Yeah.
And finally, you want to put up some holiday messages like Noel.
Very cute.
And then, a lot of people like to do themes, which is fine. Here's like a snowman. You could do all different kinds of snowmen. But the ornaments are getting bigger. You can kind of see to give you an idea for texture and dimension.
Now, one thing I like about what you did with this tree also, it's in an urn. Like, it doesn't have to be a tree stand with a skirt
with a skirt around it.
Yeah. Or a lot of times you can do material in the tree or that netting, drape it. And it's always kind of nice to bring, make it look nice around your base. Getting material or something.
And when it comes to the Christmas lights, I notice you have them on there, but it's not too much, just enough to give it a little twinkle, isn't it?
They're mostly the one I decorate pre-lit. I don't like to do lights.
There you go.
Can you put too many lights on a tree?
Never.
Okay.
The rules are out.
As many lights as you want. Very good. LD, thank you so much for coming in.
Okay. Merry Christmas.
Great tips. If anybody would like a little help with their tree or with their decoration.
I decorate all the time.
Very good. So Flowers by LD.
All right, still to come, the downward turn in temperatures can be a little dangerous for the elderly. Jody from Quail Ridge Assisted Living Center will join us with advice on protecting your loved ones.